Like and subscribe if you love Synthwave.
Alright, so bass note substitution, guys. Hope you're feeling well. Thanks for joining me. So basically this top track here, this is the chords I'm going to be rocking. Pretty much a C minor 7th with a G minor 7th, 2-chord jam, C, G, etc. Nothing too complicated. And over here, all of my red tracks are actually bass variations. So this first one is the most basic bass. So we're choosing root notes, C, G. We'll play and see what that sounds like. And from there, we are going to evolve this bass note pattern. All right, so let me just select all of these guys, mute them, and so we can get started. So again, C, G. Here's the C, G, and again. All right, so this is a typical bass line you would probably play if you were to come up with this kind of chord sequence, C, G. You'd pick the safest choice. You'd pick the root note of every single chord, meaning C, G, etc. All right, so now we have a second example. Let me mute the first example, head on to the second one. Again, we're rocking the same 2 chords here, C, G. And in this example, we have a slight variation. So in this example, we're going from C, which is the root of the C minor 7th chord, to the G, which is the root of the G minor 7th chord. And instead of going back to the C, we're actually going to the D sharp, or in this instance, it's technically E flat, all right? So let's play this out, see what this sounds like. All right, so this is what I mean by bass note substitution. Instead of having this sort of pattern, which is what we originally had, we're using some chord tones to sort of add some flavor and some color to this bass pattern. All right, so let's move on to the third example. This is what this guy looks like. Again, C, G, same chords. This time, instead of starting off on the C, which was the root note, we're starting off on the D sharp, or in this case, the minor 3rd, E flat, same thing. And then we're going to the G, which is the root of the 2nd chord, which is G minor 7, back to the C. And so let's hear what this sounds like.